Do not lose points on this easy biology question.
Question 7. In a particular species of plant, tall vine depends on a dominant gene, capital T, and a pink flower is the result of the heterozygous conditions of the genes for red and white flowers. What fraction of the offspring from the cross of a tall pink plant, which is heterozygous for height, with a short pink plant would be expected to be both pink and tall? So first, let's start by writing the genotypes of the individuals we're crossing. This is a dihybrid cross, so we have to identify the genotypes at each gene locus. So for the first individual, they are tall and pink and heterozygous for height. So if they're heterozygous for height and tall, they need to be this, capital T, lowercase t. And pink here is a consequence of it looks like incomplete dominance. So they are heterozygous, R and R. And they're being crossed with a short pink plant, so if they're short, that's a recessive combination, lowercase t's. And then pink, so they again have to be heterozygous for the color. So to answer this question, because we're trying to figure out, what is the likelihood that the offspring are pink and tall, right? To figure that out, we can just treat these two as two separate monohybrid crosses, where we're just crossing, the genes at the height locus and then the genes at the color locus, and then we figure out the likelihood that they are tall, okay, and then the likelihood that they're pink, and then we just multiply the results together to get the frequency of pink and tall. So we'll start with the height. So it's going to be TT and then TT. So we're going to get 25% homozygous dominant, okay? And then, that's wrong. This should be lowercase t, right? Lowercase t. So we're going to get homozygous, homozygous recessive. This is heterozygous. We're going to get heterozygous here and homozygous recessive. So 50% of these are going to be tall. Okay, so the frequency of tall individuals is going to be 1/2 for the monohybrid cross. Okay, now for the color locus, we'll do it like this. This is going to be homozygous dominant, heterozygous, and then homozygous recessive. And you have to be heterozygous to be pink. So again, there's a 1/2 chance to be pink there. And then to get the likelihood that they can be both pink and tall, we just multiply these two numbers, and that's going to be 1/4. So we would expect 25% of the offspring to be pink and tall. And so D is the answer.